Right, so there's Bob and myself. He's going off with his son to go fly, and I'm just getting ready to get everyone myself. He takes a little bit longer to warm up than I do, so I'm going to do an abridged form. Helmet's nice, secure, instruments have been reset, fuel sufficient for the flight, Tiggy's been reset and it's running. Runway will be runway 13. I'm going to do a controls full M3. Do it here, full M3, happy with that. Having also flown it, I'm going to do the Alright, I'm going to do a quick power check. Yep, that's really quite pokey. I need to sort this harness out a little bit more. And eventualities, as before, straight ahead low. Just push or pop. Cool, 2 thumbs up there. Okay. And we're away. Okay, so earlier I had a little bit of what I would call a vlogging failure, in that my helmet cam, which takes all the audio, ran out of memory card 12 minutes into the flight, and then I accidentally deleted it when I came to remove some of the used files. When I then looked at my tip cam, which I was trying to run without a battery, just off a battery booster, I realised that hadn't recorded at all. So the only camera I had was the front, and you don't want me looking at my bush for a whole flight. So I thought I'd just delete it and then come back to this flight. So I've already had about a 30-odd minute flight. Did 2 flights in that, a lot of circuits just to get used to flying at this airstrip, because it is a bit unique. It's got lumps and bumps, it's not flat, as you've probably seen from previous videos, and what I'm trying to do is just finish the braking cycle of the engine. It was also a little bit cloudy earlier, so I was flying still in sight of the ground, but keeping clear of some cloud, and still keeping in sight of the runway. So I did about 5 or 6 circuits, 2 flights in about half an hour, and I'm just coming up to make the most of this gorgeous weather. I had made a bit of an epic fail earlier because I thought I wasn't flying very fast. I haven't got my airspeed indicator on today, and there was a bit of an issue in as much as I was like, why am I not flying very fast? The wind isn't that strong, and realised I'd changed my GPS to miles an hour the other time I flew. And this thing don't half climb quick. Showing about 500 feet a minute at the moment. What gorgeous weather. And I think my front camera is going to finish in a minute, because again that was running out of battery. I've also bought a 360 camera just to get some different angles, and that was flat, even though I charged it before I used it. It's our proper vlogging epic fail today. So I've also worked out, because the oh sorry, shouting now. I've also worked out, because the tip camera has some weight to it. It's what stops the wing sitting perfectly neutral, so I need to trim that out. Because if I do the old let go, and ever so slight gentle turn to the left, stop climbing, Giles, stop climbing. I thought I'd switch out today from the OZ to the Fly Candy trousers and jacket, and it has not disappointed. I am toasty, and I've been incredibly naughty, and I've not redone my helmet back up again. Naughty, naughty, you've got a checklist, Giles. I checked my harness, but didn't check my helmet. I need to do that physically. Naughty. And that was because I was rushing. that's why I have a checklist. But I didn't follow it, Giles. Note to self, more press-ups for that. One of the last things I was talking about in the last video that didn't go very well was, when I make these videos, I make them for me, to share my joy of flying. But I tend to cut a lot of things out, like a lot of the checklists, a lot of the pre-start stuff, because I think as a viewer it either makes for a very long video or is just boring. But let me know what you think, let me know what you'd like to see in some of the videos, because again, I'm making them for me, but if it's videos you want to see, or bits of the flight you want to see, or why I'm talking about stuff, just so that you've got some interaction with the videos, because you're the viewers, you're the subscribers. I just take time out of my week to make videos and go flying and share my joy of flying. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. Any rude ones will be removed. That's quite amazing. Almost fully on the front stop, with only a trickle of power. One of the things I am going to try and do in later videos, once I can get away from the location of this farmer's field, get my pilot rating and clear off, is I want to try and redo the videos, or the learning stages that Jim took me through on the P&M Explorer. I kept calling it a Quick, but it's not a Quick, it's an Explorer. And I want to try and redo those lessons on this PB, because it will allow me to then get an understanding of how this aircraft reacts. Having done the training, know what's going to go on, but want to know the finesses of this aircraft in relation to a bigger, faster, higher loaded aircraft, as opposed to this, which is very, very much a hang glider with a two-stroke engine on the back. But it's just great being able to sit in the seat, feet on the bar, and just trundle along and not have to worry about the landing speeds, even the wind direction on landing. You can just fly around and just enjoy the aviation. It's very bright over that way. Yeah. Not have to have your arms up here all the time and getting aching shoulders. I am very much smitten with this. I'd still want to paramotor, because that side of the community, the flying community, is great. But the PB is just, it's just different. I can see why so many people love their flex wings. But hopefully by the time I land off this flight, I'll have had a good few hours on my own. One thing I do love about winter flying is just the kind of stillness of the air. There's no thermic activity. You do have to deal with the cold, but actually this screen is amazing. You sort of move your hand. I'm just feeling the blast about there. This screen is lovely. It really takes the blast off the face and the body, which can be quite draining. I used to find it on long, sort of 3-hour plus paramotor flights that you're just sitting there getting blasted. Can't wait to set a course for somewhere and just go flying. It's going to be fantastic. Whee! This thing turns on a dime, it really does. Interesting in the summer months when it gets thermic. That's me going through my wake. Right, definitely got my helmet on. Harness is a bit loose on that side, but I can't adjust it till I'm on the ground, but it is done up. Fuel, I know from the duration I've got sufficient. I need to move a tiggy. Bob's on the ground, no other traffic in the air, no radios to worry about. And that's it, I'm very high. I'm going to extend the way of it as I'm very high. Bird of prey thermaling off to the left. level. Nice. Happy with that. Yep. I'm very happy with that landing. And that's where I'm going to go home happy. Speed seems to be your friend and not landing on the hump. I'm sure someone's going to video is going to say, should have pulled the bar in once you got on the ground. I will remember that next time, people. It's all about developing. Engine is cooling. Yep, engine is cooling. And ignition is off. Oh, yes, I am so enjoying flying this PB. And that's what it's all about. Oh, yeah.
So rather than do the outro from the flight briefing room, let's do it at the airfield. It's been a gorgeous day. Look, sunshine, clear blue skies, much better than it was earlier. I've had 3-4 flights today. Learning to land it, yes, getting there, refining it, enjoying it, yes, so much. The joy of just being there, less strain on the body, and just putting your foot down and taking off. It's been fantastic, and flying with Bob at the same time, so that's been great. So I'll leave this video here, so until the next time everybody, fly safe.